Hello to all my viewers. This is Dr. Dhaval Maheta, and today we will understand how to do K cross-fold validation in polynomial regression in KNIME. So, in case of polynomial regression analysis, our basic assumption is that the relationship between dependent and independent variable is non-linear. There is one dependent variable and there can be many independent variables, but it is necessary that dependent and independent variable both are on continuous scale. The example of the continuous scale is blood pressure, weight, and height. The polynomial regression is a form of a regression analysis in which the relationship between independent variable x and the dependent variable y is modeled as an nth degree polynomial. So, for example, you can see here the simple linear model is y is equal to beta 0 plus beta 1 into x. But in case of polynomial model, it can be a power x1 power 2, x1 power 3, or it can be plus x2, one more variable and its power. We are going to include cross-validation in our model today. What is a cross-validation? It is a technique for validating the model efficiency by training it on the subset of input data and testing on previously unseen subset of the input data. This I will explain in next two slides. We can also say that it is a technique to check how a statistical model generalizes to an independent data set. So we will divide the dataset into two parts, training and testing. The training dataset will be used for training the model for regression learner. The parameters will be estimated and the cross validation will be carried out so that we can extract the best parameters from it. Once the best parameters are extracted, we will again retrain the model and the test data will be used to check for the final evaluation. The question arises, what is a cross validation? In cross validation, assume that this is the all data, the entire data, the gray color. We will divide it into two parts. One, green color is for training data and the blue color is for the testing data. Say for example, we are having 100 observations and there are 5 folds. It means that in each fold we will be having 20 observations. Normally, 10-fold cross-validation technique is being used. So in first split, the fold 1 is the testing data and fold 2, 3, 4 and 5 are training data. In split 2, fold 2 is a testing data, fold 1, fold 3, 4 and 5 are training data. So this is basically an iteration process which is being carried out to estimate the best parameters. Afterwards, when we are able to estimate the best parameters, these are included in the test data for the final evaluation. Now, how we can do this? Let's say KNIME Analytics platform. So we'll go in KNIME Analytics platform and activate input and output from here. Excel reader. Now double click on it. Browse the data set. Now click on empty cars, open, click apply, click OK. Now I will activate X partition from here, which is there in cross validation. Double click on it, right click on it and configure. It's giving me an error message. No need to worry because the previous node was not executed. Again, right click on it, configure. We'll change this to stratified sampling and it should be on the basis of the target variable mileage. Click on OK. Again, right click on it and execute. So let me show you the configuration node again. The number of cross validation is 10. I had already explained this thing, 10. So click OK. Now we will activate the polynomial learner from here. So double click on it, right click on it and configure. I'll remove all the variables. I'll make MPG as my target variable. And I will include horsepower of the vehicle as independent variable and the weight of the vehicle. Click OK. Again, right click on it and execute. Again, right click and see coefficient and statistics. I had already explained to you that if the p-value is less than 0.05, we can say that these variables are contributing to the dependent variable, which is mpg. Here, this is more than 0.05, and therefore this horsepower is not at all contributing. Horsepower to the power 2 is not contributing. I'll request my viewers to kindly refer my previous video in which I have explained that how to form the equation. Anyway, let's try to understand. The mileage is the dependent variable, which is equal to 49.014, the constant, minus 0.089, this one, minus 0.089 into the horsepower, minus 9.457 into the weight, HP into 0, this is 0, therefore it will not have any term, plus 0.88 into the weight to the power 2. See the exponent power 2, and therefore you can see here this is to the power 2. So this is a polynomial model which is being generated. After this is being done, we'll activate the predictor, regression predictor from here. Disconnect this. And I will connect regression predictor here. Now right click on it, configure, and make custom prediction column. Click OK. Again right click on it and execute. Let's see the predicted data. So this is the original data and this is being prediction. So now we will have to aggregate because there are some folds which are running, 10 folds which are running. So we will have to do the aggregation of all these outputs. So for this, I'll activate X aggregator from here, which is again in cross validation only. Right click on it, configure. So activate mileage from here and prediction MPG will remain same. Right click on it, execute. And you can see that aggregator is on. Now see the prediction table. So this is the original data and this is the prediction done with the help of k-fold cross validation. Now normally we do k-fold cross validation to improve the model or to get the better estimates. Let's check. Are we able to get the better numeric score or not? So again, I'll go back here and I'll activate numeric score from here. Again, right click on it, configure, and MPG, change column name, OK. Right click on it and execute. Again, right click on it and see the statistics. You can see the R square is now 0.839. It means that the model is having explanatory power of 83.9%, which is considered to be quite good. We can also see from here that how well the data is getting, how well the model is getting fitted to the data. Right click on it and see the scatter plot. Okay, we'll have to execute. Right click on it and view the scatter plot. You can see this is a polynomial model. So this is a way you can do k-fold cross validation in KNIME. For more videos on KNIME, kindly subscribe to my channel. You can follow me on LinkedIn and Twitter. Please refer my playlist in which I already uploaded many videos on KNIME.